It's your boy Prospect and get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So I just want to jump right quick into the topic. So let your mouth be the last thing you open when you have an interaction with people. So what do I mean by this? So we tend to talk a lot, we tend to talk much, we tend to give the promise to people to the thing that we never intended to do or for the things we never intended to say to them because it's really hard when you're having a conversation with the people and trying to give a gap. It's really so hard to let a silence moment happen when you're having a conversation. We feel like whenever a person speaks, I have to cover the gap. There should be not be a gap. It should be like talking straight from A to Z until we finish the conversation. This is bad. This is bad habit because most of the time the things we intended to say is not what we have planned to say. If you know what I'm saying, because we tend like to respond in terms of emotion response rather than in terms of logical response. What do I mean? So if you let your mouth go out faster, it's gonna make you commit. It's gonna make you say the things that you were not intended to say, intended things you never had a plan to say. This happened in a business meeting. This is happening in a relationship interactions. This is happening in social friendship gatherings. You may find yourself you can't give it a gap. You can't give a gap. You're just trying to. You find your mouth is a little bit faster to talk a lot. This could be a turn off to people, and also it could make you be the person who can control himself. You don't have self control over your mouth because you're trying to fill up every gap that you have. You feel like it's bad. No, actually, silence is good when you're having a conversation, when you're having an interaction with people. Silence is good because it gives you a moment to think. It gives you a moment to analyze what you're gonna say next. Also, it gives you in a point of position that to be able what the person has said, what I might need to answer back. If it's a deal, if you go, you want to buy something, the person who talks first is always in a high percentage of losing. The person who speaks first when you have a negotiation is the person who have a high percentage of losing. Because why? You go first, the next person is gonna beat you down. You say, I'm selling this car for this much money. The person is gonna be like, what did he say that? He's gonna take his time to analyze you. I was not expecting you to go that farther. I was expecting to go down low. So he gave me a nice chance to start low. Plus, I'm gonna still bring him down, if you know what I'm talking about. So we tend to let the mouth go as fast before we put a time to analyze and think. So this happen when we have an interaction with many people. We maybe in a relationship we're trying to talk too much and cover things up. You may find yourself having a commitment for the thing that you never had a plan to do. Then later on, you won't be able to fulfill what you just said because you couldn't control yourself emotions. You just let the mouth go. You say the things, other things you may say to the people that you're around with. It may not be inappropriate to say, but it's for you how you don't have self control over this. And remember one more thing, which is the most important things. The person who listens more had more chances of always having a good decision and analyzing. Remember, we have two of this, we have two of this, we have two of this, which is one, but we have only one. So you should spend most of the time listening more, observing more, but talking should be the least thing that you can do when you're having a people's interaction. If it's a negotiation, business, even relationship, because the more you talk, the more people analyze you. This is just a simple logic. If you know, the more you talk, the more you get being analyzed. So you be able to control yourself, control your emotion, control what you're about to say next. It's okay to take 5 to 10 minute gap and listen, because you got a full control of what you're gonna say. Nobody's gonna be able to judge you. Because once you say, you can't take back what you said. You understand? You can't take back what you just said. So it's better to sit back, analyze yourself. What am I gonna say? Is this gonna be an appropriate moment? Am I gonna perceive as a person who had a good decision and had a nice word to say? If it doesn't feel that way, you don't think that way, don't say it. Simple and easy. You understand what I'm saying? So I encourage you guys, before you open the mouth, listen first, observe first, take your time, get the material. Is this the right time? No matter how many people are around you, because I've seen worse people talking. They couldn't be able to control this. It was a moment of giving a silence, but they couldn't able to hold themselves back. I've seen interaction with girls. Guys trying to talk a lot. To think you're talking too much is gonna make you get, you know what I'm saying? Gonna make you get a lady. No, actually, the guy who listens more, the guy who takes his time, because we tend to lose the emotion control when he meets up a good girl. You tend to lose it with emotion. You can't control yourself. Everything in your stomach and your brain is going bubble bubble. You know what I'm saying? So the person with the keys, the person who's gonna be talking at less, because it's gonna take your time to have full control of what he's gonna say. And that is the person who's gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, because the guy's gonna be like, this guy doesn't talk much. What's wrong? Am I having a problem? Other people talking too much when they have interaction with me. Why not him? But he's calm, he's cool, he's looking good, he's taking care of himself, but he doesn't talk too much. You take your time to analyze your point, and then you say back, nice, slow. Because once you have a control of this, everything else is gonna become a be like, what am I gonna say right now? Is this gonna be perceived nice, not nice? Logic, not logic? You're gonna be able to give a nice communication, nice speech. People are gonna hand up that guy whenever he opens his mouth. He knows what he's talking about. It rather be silence before he speaks, but he knows when to say, how to say, and what to say. This is a key. You need to take charge of this. Alright, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you got comment, don't hesitate to leave down to the comment section. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.